Wow. Oh my God. What's up, sports fans? Raider Nation. Wow. That was a bang session, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that was a ruthless bang session. I mean, the Denver Broncos didn't even tell us we were pretty. They went to work. Oh, Jesus. Mary and the holiest of Josephs. Wow. Oh, that was triple X. That wasn't PG, G, or R rated. Wow. Of course, everybody knows by now the game just ended. Denver Broncos donkey punched us in the face. Um, uh, wow. All three phases were terrible. I'm gonna start off with the defense. For the Oakland Raiders. I mean, for the first half they were completely asleep. I mean, we couldn't stop anything, and that was it. 3rd and 18. How do you not know it's not going to be a screen? I mean, come on. And it goes for a touchdown. To me, that was a game right there. That's when I said, okay, boys, we lost. That's when Jack Del Rio should say, hey, put in the backups. We lost. Because when you convert a 3rd and 18 for not a first down, but for a touchdown, my God. My God. Wow, that's a joke of the highest order at that point. Like, that's not defense right there, boys and girls. That's not defense. Linebackers seem out of place. There wasn't a lot of pressure. I know Bruce Irvin had forced fumble that the Broncos recovered. I believe he's tied with the record with 6 forced fumbles this year. Kudos. Literally the only bright spot of the game. Congratulations. Safety, oh my God. Whew. You know what? I give a pass to the safeties. I really do, because your starter is out in Carl Joseph. Then Nate Allen goes out. I mean, there are not too many teams in the league, in the NFL, where you just have your 3rd and 4th string safeties just be as good as your starters. That just doesn't happen. So I give a pass to the safeties. Defense didn't show up. I mean, there were signs of life in the second half when the game was kind of out of hand, but going forward, the defense had to play a lot better. Defense, terrible. They didn't even show up. Offense, I'm gonna go out and say it because Derek Carr, he should be the MVP of the football league. He should, because we don't even look remotely as explosive without Derek Carr. I mean, Tom Brady missed 4 games, and they were still able to win a lot of those games. I believe they went 3-1 with their second and third backup. I mean, Derek Carr, we barely look like we deserve to be in the playoffs. At this rate, we should sit there and say, here, have our ticket to the playoffs. We're not going to do nothing with it, because the offense looked bad. I mean, for the first half, McGloin got beat up. I thought, whose offensive line do we have? Do we have the Rams' offensive line? Every time Matt McGloin turned around, he got pressure in his face. He got banged up with the neck issue and shoulder. Hopefully he's okay. But too many miscues. Couple drop passes I saw, but the one was a huge miss to Amari Cooper, because if he just drops in the bucket, that is a touch, maybe of the 65-yard variety. So, too many miscues. Offense wasn't sharp. Running game wasn't there. And I knew going into the game that they were going to stack the box, especially since Matt McGloin was going to be the starter. I knew they were going to dare them to throw, because everybody knew the Denver Broncos' defensive weakness is the running game, and that's what we did last time we played them. But we had Derek Carr, obviously. Special teams, no specific run backs. Marquette King had a couple of good punts, and he had one where he outkicked his coverage. There was another one where he just went into the end zone. So, special teams, yeah. But wow, Connor Cook though. I really wasn't expecting much from Connor Cook, because he hadn't been active all season, and he's only active out of necessity. And I really wasn't expecting much, so maybe that's skewing my lens. because I expected zero from him. But I thought he looked good for a rookie who hadn't played all year, hadn't had any first string snaps or second string snaps. I thought he looked good, had a strong arm. He's got to work on ball security. That was a huge issue. Had a couple turnovers in the pocket or when we try to scramble. But he looked good. I mean, he looked like a rookie, to be honest with you. I mean, some people in the Raider Nation thought he was going to be the second coming of Dak Prescott, but newsflash, Dak Prescott's been playing since the preseason. Connor Cook has not. But he showed some things. He kind of reminded me of Derek Carr in terms of stature, has some mobility, has a live arm. He looked good, though. He looked real good. The offense had a little bit of a spark once he was there, once he got inserted into the lineup. So that was, I guess, the not even a shiny. It's like a glimmer, a flash, if you will, of in a pan. You know, it was like, oh, that's nice. That was so flash in the game. That's cool. But overall, got to give kudos to the Denver Broncos. No fly zone. I mean, their DBs had a hell of a game. The defensive line and the linebackers were on point, stopping the run, stopping the screen game. Kudos all around. Kudos to Gary Kubiak. Everyone says he's retiring this year. After they got smoked by the Kansas City Chiefs, way to have your team back in line and ready to play against a rivalry against the Raiders. So kudos to Gary Kubiak. Well done. I'll give you full credit, full marks. Offensive line. Where was this offensive line for the Denver Broncos the whole season? Because for most of the game, we couldn't get pressure. And all of a sudden, Devontae Booker, he's actually he looks like a serviceable running back now. My God, hell of a coaching job. So give full marks to the Denver Broncos. They beat us. They beat our asses. The only thing I can take from this game is that now we're probably going to go against the Houston Texans, and they have QB issues of their own. I'll get into that in the preview video for next week. But the only thing I take from this game is that if this is the team I've known them to be, the Oakland Raiders, they gotta be mad and gotta be happy that it's a short week because they have to travel to Houston to play this game. It's a short week. You get to avenge this embarrassing loss to end the season. So if I'm Jack Del Rio, I show this game footage all day long, every single day leading up into the game, just to motivate them. Say, hey, that's what we left on the field. Let's not do that again. I motivate. That's what I would do to get the defense. The defense, you got to play a lot better. It's playoff time. You can't sit here and be missing tackles and letting 3rd and 18 screens go for touchdowns. Come on, y'all. As far as the quarterback, I don't know. Nobody's releasing reports on how severely hurt Matt McGloin neck/shoulder is. But right now, honestly, call me crazy, but I wouldn't mind seeing Connor Cook in there. Wouldn't mind it. But that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. That's all I got. I'm just depressed. Got blown out by the Denver Broncos. Going to the playoffs. No quarterback. Hopefully, Carl Joseph can come back because our safety game right now is terrible. It's terrible. But anyway, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. Denver Broncos, feel free to talk all the trash you want. You've earned it. You banged us. Raider fans, tell me what you think. Do we have a shot? Do we have a shot against the Houston Texans? Let me know. And you know what? I still have faith in my team. So I'm going to end the video as I've done every Raider video this season. Super Bowl! Super Bowl! We're out here.